In the modern era of constant connection, we often find ourselves sharing too much, both face-to-face and on the ubiquitous platforms of social media. While being open and vulnerable has its merits in building strong relationships and nurturing empathy, we should heed the teachings of the ancient Stoic philosophy about the need to protect certain parts of our lives. In this discussion, I will highlight personal aspects and scenarios better kept confidential, as not everything benefits from being shared. Embracing privacy is not only strategically important, but also essential for inner tranquility. To those who seek Stoic or philosophical guidance, this video will be a helpful resource in applying Stoic principles to contemporary life. Stemming from the classical eras of Greece and Rome, Stoicism provides invaluable insight into balancing openness with prudence. We will delve into 7 specific areas that Stoicism suggests keeping private, emphasizing its lasting relevance today. Before we dive in, please make sure you're subscribed to our channel and have the notification bell on so you won't miss out on our motivational content. And remember, always strive to be your best self. Number 1. Past struggles. Best left unspoken. Life's journey invariably involves personal battles and hardships that we each endure, often kept hidden within our hearts. These past struggles are not necessarily for others to fully understand. There's no requirement to explain yourself to others, each having their own difficult paths. Trying to detail every aspect of your trials might come across as seeking validation for what you've been through. Your character is significantly shaped by these experiences, yet it's not essential to broadcast these challenges as a form of excuse or narrative. These moments of adversity have played a crucial role in shaping who you are, contributing to your wisdom and resilience. However, there's no necessity for others to be intimately aware of your past pains. It's more important for them to see the growth and transformation you've undergone. The true measure of a person is not in dwelling on the past, but in being fully engaged in the present. Actions speak louder than words in demonstrating one's character and experiences. It's not about recounting past struggles, but showing strength and resilience through current deeds. Consider a man named David, who has faced numerous life challenges, including personal loss, unemployment, and the sole responsibility of raising his children. These experiences have significantly transformed him. Instead of discussing these struggles, David focuses on living positively in the present, seizing opportunities, and providing a nurturing environment for his children. He doesn't recount his challenges, but shows patience, strength, and kindness by aiding others in his community. David's actions led to a positive transformation in his life, making him a strong, impactful member of his community without the need to verbalize his past adversities. Number 2. Keeping the details of your goals private. There is wisdom in not disclosing the finer details of your ambitions. People may know the general direction you're headed, but consider the risks involved in sharing every specific step of your plan. It's similar to giving someone free access to your personal phone. You lose a degree of control. If things don't go as expected, it's hard to determine whether it was your own error or if someone else played a part. When you open up about your plans, it's challenging to identify the source of any potential interference, be it from a well-intentioned friend or someone with hidden agendas. Protecting the essential elements of your goals is crucial. It's usually enough to share the broader vision of your path without going into detail. You are under no obligation to lay out the step-by-step process of your journey for others. Remember, your journey is yours alone, and you're not required to provide a comprehensive breakdown of your objectives to anyone. It's sufficient for you alone to have a deep understanding of your aspirations. Imagine yourself as a sculptor working on a unique and valuable art piece. Everyone knows you're sculpting, but you haven't shared the specifics. You simply state, "It will be a magnificent and special creation." Suppose you eventually reveal detailed aspects of your sculpture to a trusted friend, but then you find out that information about your sculpture has leaked. Others now know all about it, with some trying to imitate or even steal your concept. In this scenario, divulging too much about your sculpture compromised your control and exposed your work to risks. By only informing others that you're working on a special piece, without giving away the details, you could have safeguarded its uniqueness and surprise value. Number 3, valuing your happiness amidst skepticism. In a world where joy and a sense of lightness are often perceived as rare, displaying your happiness can have a significant impact. When you genuinely exude joy, people may react differently, some with admiration, others with disbelief. Your authentic smile might be a marvel to some, while others may doubt its genuineness, finding it hard to believe in such evident inner peace. In this context, it's vital to openly showcase your happiness. When asked about your well-being, there's no need to understate your contentment. Instead of a simple acknowledgement of doing well, confidently affirm it. This minor yet powerful change reflects self-assurance and positivity. While you don't need to assert that everything is perfect, acknowledging that things are going fine is appropriate. In a landscape often marred by pessimism, showing happiness can feel daring. Some, embittered or discontented, may try to disturb the tranquility of those at peace. Nevertheless, sharing your joy is a brave act that can motivate others to find their own happiness and lightness. In an environment where negativity often dominates, genuine happiness becomes a symbol of hope, illustrating that serenity is possible even in tough times. Let your happiness radiate, serving as inspiration to others. Take the example of John, a Christian navigating through a difficult era. His faith provides him solace and optimism. John's happiness and optimism are evident, especially during hard times. When asked about his situation, John doesn't claim perfection, but acknowledges that things are okay with a grateful smile. However, John's constant positivity and happiness meet with skepticism from some who doubt the sincerity of such cheerfulness amid challenges. Despite this, John remains unfazed by the disbelief and continues to spread his joy and hope. His happiness isn't about portraying a flawless life, but about showing gratitude and a positive spirit in the face of life's trials. John faces the challenge of skepticism and discontent from those around him, which is common for those living positively in a world full of negativity. Despite this, he chooses to maintain his positive outlook, not letting the doubts of others dim his spirit. Number 4, preserving relationship privacy. In the realm of maintaining a healthy and robust romantic relationship, a key principle often overlooked is the protection of privacy. This entails refraining from discussing disputes and intimate matters on public platforms like the internet. This practice is crucial for the resilience and longevity of your relationship. When facing issues in a relationship, the urge to share or seek counsel from friends may be strong. However, it's important to consider the consequences of such actions. Discussing intimate details of your relationship, particularly online, can unintentionally undermine the very foundation you're striving to reinforce. Picture a scenario where you and your partner encounter a challenging situation. Rather than addressing it together, you opt to confide in a close friend, seeking advice and a fresh perspective. You share your feelings and the nature of the problem. Unfortunately, this can lead to unintended outcomes. Your friend might start injecting their own views and questions about the relationship, offering unsolicited advice, and perhaps even casting doubts about your partner. The focus shifts from addressing your issue to considering external opinions. leading to a deviation from the main concern. Effective communication and intimacy are vital for a flourishing relationship, and they are most potent when cultivated within the relationship itself. Many people, in an attempt to resolve marital issues, turn to external sources like friends, family, or online communities. This can turn private matters into public discussion, often doing more harm than good. It's essential to understand that the health of your relationship depends on balancing intimacy with privacy. This means resolving conflicts and navigating challenges without exposing every detail to others. The strength of your relationship is fostered in the private, sacred space you and your partner create. This space should be reserved for open, honest communication, direct conflict resolution, and the growth of intimacy. By not sharing every aspect of your relationship with others, you safeguard its sanctity, making it a source of strength and support. While it's valuable to seek advice, protecting the privacy and intimacy of your relationship is just as crucial. Remember, the specialness of your relationship lies in the private bond you and your partner share. Number 5, keeping financial matters private. It's essential to recognize that sharing detailed financial information with your social circle is unnecessary. They're neither IRS agents nor bank employees. Revealing your financial status, whether it indicates wealth or debt, can lead to unwanted consequences. If you're financially well off, sharing this might attract those with self-serving motives, viewing you as a potential financial resource. On the flip side, if you're facing financial difficulties and openly admit it, you might encounter judgment, as society often mistakenly equates financial success with personal value. The best strategy is to maintain a sense of mystery about your financial situation. Let others speculate, but keep your own counsel regarding your finances. This approach ensures that your relationships aren't influenced by perceptions of your financial status. Being open about financial struggles can hinder opportunities and lead people to distance themselves from you. Desperation, whether evident in a job interview, social event, or among friends, is counterproductive. It not only disrupts the atmosphere, but also portrays you as a burden. Desperation will not aid in achieving your goals. In fact, it can deter the help you might need. If you're tempted to disclose financial challenges, it's often better to preserve your privacy. Maintaining poise and confidence is crucial, as these qualities greatly influence how others perceive you. The world values appearances, so even amidst internal uncertainties or financial difficulties, projecting confidence is key. It convinces others of your ability to manage any situation effectively. Number 6, upholding trust in personal relationships. Stoicism, as a philosophical doctrine, emphasizes the importance of maintaining trust and loyalty in personal relationships. According to Stoic principles, divulging the vulnerabilities and confidences of others can lead to damaging consequences, eroding the trust that forms the foundation of our relationships. Stoics advocate for discretion and integrity when handling the private secrets and vulnerabilities of others, recognizing that how we manage these confidences is a reflection of our character and moral integrity. Stoicism teaches us to act with caution and respect in matters of confidentiality. The trust placed in us by others is a measure of our virtue and our commitment to the welfare of those around us. By being discreet and protecting others' confidences, we demonstrate our ethical strength and contribute to nurturing strong, lasting relationships based on trust and loyalty. This Stoic guideline reminds us that our approach to handling others' secrets directly mirrors our moral standing and character in our own eyes and in society. Consider a scenario where a close friend shares personal difficulties and innermost feelings with you, trusting you implicitly. You've vowed to keep this information confidential and support them in any circumstance. Later, another friend calls, asking you to divulge what you know. Faced with this moral dilemma, adhering to Stoic principles would mean you refuse to share the information, thus upholding the trust and confidentiality promised to your first friend. This decision exemplifies discretion and ethical behavior, even when faced with external pressures, maintaining the trust your first friend has placed in you. Number 7. Adhering to personal ethics and values. Stoicism stands as a beacon of guidance, underscoring the critical importance of maintaining our moral integrity and values, regardless of external influences or societal pressures. In a world where conformity and the pursuit of external validation often lead people to abandon their core beliefs, Stoicism remains a steadfast advocate for staying true to our virtues and ethical principles. It challenges us to remain firm and unyielding in the face of societal pressures, refusing to compromise our essential values or beliefs just to fit in or please others. Stoicism teaches us to keep our moral compass steady, using it as a reliable guide through life's complex challenges and temptations. By embracing Stoic wisdom, we not only preserve our moral integrity, but also set a powerful example for others, showing the strength and resilience that comes from a deep commitment to living by our highest ideals. Stoicism calls us to develop an inner strength that rises above fleeting external circumstances and societal demands. It emphasizes that our values and moral resolve should stay constant, even amidst the tumultuous waves of public opinion or the temptation to conform. Reflect on the example of Alex, a Christian in a society rife with greed and cutthroat competition. Alex's life has been shaped by values like respect, tolerance, and love, as taught by the Bible. Yet, he often faces pressure to prioritize success and material wealth. Confronted with a lucrative business opportunity requiring unethical practices, Alex faces a moral decision. Guided by his principles, he chooses to reject the opportunity, standing by his commitment to ethics and tolerance. This decision, while challenging in the face of societal expectations, illustrates Alex's dedication to his values. Alex's choice not only upholds his personal integrity but also serves as an inspiration to others, demonstrating the impact and significance of living in alignment with one's higher values. His steadfast adherence to his moral code, despite potential gains from compromising, is a testament to the strength of character that Stoicism espouses. Through such choices, Alex exemplifies the essence of living a life of true integrity and authenticity. In addition to the 7 core aspects Stoicism recommends we keep private, there are other elements of this philosophy that guide us in managing life's complexities and relationships. 1. Refraining from negative judgments and gossip. Stoicism advises against passing negative judgments or engaging in gossip. Such behaviors not only reflect poorly on our character, but also contribute to a harmful, toxic environment. By avoiding these negative tendencies, we uphold our moral integrity and encourage healthier relationships. 2. Approaching fear of death and mortality. Stoicism confronts our fear of death and mortality. While it's natural to think about our end, an excessive focus on death can breed anxiety and despair. Stoicism teaches acceptance of death as an inherent part of life, encouraging us to live more fully in the present, concentrating on what we can control and the virtues we can develop. 3. Letting go of past regrets and resentments. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of not dwelling on past mistakes or harboring resentments. Clinging to these past issues can emotionally and mentally burden us. Stoics suggest acknowledging past actions for learning purposes, but not letting them dominate our present or future. Practicing forgiveness and releasing resentments allows us to move forward unburdened. 4. modesty in personal achievements and successes. Contrary to what might be expected, Stoicism counsels against boasting about personal achievements. It values humility and modesty, proposing that true success is in virtuous living rather than seeking external praise. By focusing on humility and pursuing excellence for its own sake, we align more closely with Stoic principles of inner peace and contentment. Stoicism, thus, offers a comprehensive framework for living a life of wisdom, virtue, and tranquility. It not only advises keeping certain aspects of our lives private, but also underscores the cultivation of discretion, humility, and resilience. Following these Stoic tenets can help us navigate the complexities of the modern world with grace and integrity, building meaningful relationships and finding fulfillment. In an era marked by oversharing and the pursuit of external validation, Stoicism stands as a timeless beacon, reminding us that true happiness and virtue originate within ourselves. Thank you for tuning into this video. We're eager to hear your thoughts. Among the 7 aspects we've discussed that should be kept private, which resonated with you the most? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with those who might find it beneficial. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to our channel. We look forward to continuing this journey of learning and growing together with you.